a lot of the pro users out there may not be aware of some of the things that we've added that you have access to as a pro user. I'm trying to make it to where anything we add, you just, if you're a pro user, you get it. I'm not going to have to like get a different subscription. But is that cool, Chris?
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Okay, cool. So SEO Mantis started as just an extension, right? I'm sure all of you, last time I was on, we talked about the SEO analyzer for TPT extension. Well, over time, I've got feedback of wanting different things, and maybe some things are easier to use on a website, more of a centralized single pane of what you're trying to accomplish when you're looking for keywords or you want to store audit or whatever. So trying to keep the extension as simple as possible and not putting too much stuff in it. We've started to just new ideas go to the website. And again, if you're a pro user, you'll have access to these. So for the Keyword Explorer, some cool things here that you wouldn't necessarily see in the extension. We've made it to where when you look up keyword searches in here, it's not just looking at TPT. It's also checking for Pinterest results, Etsy results, and Google. So like auto complete, just like in TPT. And what's nice about that is the TPT autocomplete search is only going to give you so many keyword responses. And with adding in Etsy, Pinterest, and Google, it gives you a whole nother subset of keywords that maybe it's trending on Pinterest, but not on TPT yet. Or maybe people are searching on Google for this. Maybe they're not TPT buyers and they could become TPT buyers if you had these keywords because Google is showing that people are searching for them. So it's the same concept as the one built into the analyzer, except that we have I just added the trending on Pinterest here, pulling in that information too, trending on TPT and then these other platforms. So for example, I'll do Earth Day Crafts. We'll give it a run, and it's going to go check across all those platforms. We, if it's a TPT based search, we have that same popularity competition information. Green is good, orange is okay, red is bad. And obviously we're looking for green and green for that. You can favorite them here and go to your favorites page and look at them later. So that's something unique about the website version. But as I scroll down here again, like Earth Day crafts for kids, that didn't show up in the TPT autocomplete, but it did for Etsy, Pinterest, and Google. So if I had a struggling product, I would definitely add it. What can it hurt, right? Maybe maybe I would actually be found on this platform or this platform that would lead them back to TPT. So I think it's just really powerful to give you an even more zoomed out view of keywords that are being searched for out there related to those terms. So I'll do another one here. Um, the Pinterest one might pull in, it's filtering based on education interests, but some Mother's Day crafts. And ideally, if you found one that was matching all platforms, that's that's great. We So just additional keyword ideas. We also, if you do find in my AI automation course, I show how to do this where I just have AI go out and it'll just keep searching different results in here for me until it finds green and green. But um, when I've experimented with this, when you find a diamond keyword, which is if you find something that's green and green, it flags it as a diamond keyword, meaning like it's good. Those ones have a lot of opportunity. Like obviously every day that goes by TPT is more competitive and it's harder to find things that somebody else isn't ranking for or whatever, but if you find a diamond keyword, you have a pretty good shot of being on the first three pages within the first week of having that keyword in there because it's showing you it's popular and it's low competition. That's what we're looking for when we're trying to come up with new product ideas or enhancing our existing titles. So couple more things. Another thing I wanted to show, I showed the rank checker. Another thing that's new that pro users definitely take advantage of this is the store audit. So before you get too excited about this data, this is fake data right here. This is just I use it to demo, so I'm not showing, all my store information. But basically, all you have to do for this, if you want to just run this audit to see what it comes up with, is you import your um your CSV that you can export out of your TPT. Um, I think it's if you go to your My Statistics page, when you run a new audit, it actually tells you. You know what? I'll just here. So yeah, so you export that CSV file from TPT product statistics, and you can upload it here, and it'll run an analysis, and it does a lot of things that the extension would do. Um, it just kind of it's a way to see everything in your store all at once versus the extension's nice and it's easy, but you kind of have to go through all your pages if you wanted to get feedback on them. So gives you a score, gives you how many views, how many sales, bubbles it to the top, and then it shows you things that have conversion issues that you should look into based on, hey, this has a lot of views, so I'm doing the keyword thing right, but they're not deciding to want to purchase my product. So what are some things I could do there? Maybe I need to lower my price. Maybe I need to have better messaging in my description or previews. Um, or maybe I have things that they convert great, but I'm just not getting views, which would tell me I think you need to play around with your keywords that you're using there. Um, Same thing with products not being found. It looks at things you have wish listed. Maybe you don't even realize it, but you have a bunch of things that have been wish listed out there that maybe if you were able to get reviews up or and improve the conversion uh, potential of that product, that you could sell a lot more of it. Shows you products that you should probably refresh. We all have products that maybe they're 5 years old or longer, who knows? And if this looks at it, and if they're not number one sellers, page one, page two, page three, then go spruce them up a little bit, and then gets kind of a summary of top performers and an action plan. Hey, here are some things that you should focus on based on the data that we've looked at here. So kind of a new thing that as we look at how can we give as much value to the pro users as we can, store audit was something that we wanted to add out there for you. Oh, one more thing to pro users. A lot of pro users, they don't email us about our backlinks. So for anybody that doesn't know about backlinks, it's really just a way to point to your TPT store off of TPT. So it could be on a blog post, or Pinterest is a great one, or some website floating out there in the internet ether. And search engines like to see backlinks, things pointing at your listing or your blog. So one thing that we do for pro sellers is you can send us pick any listing you want out of TPT, send it to us, and we'll include it on our backlinks page, which is we just feature those listings here. And now Google, when I have Google scan our website, it sees that, and you may not see a huge change, right? I don't think you're gonna see 2x on your sales from it, but it definitely helps off of TPT search to have that. And I bring this up as a reminder to make sure you you send us a backlink to do for you. And we started a Pinterest board as another way to point traffic to your store. So not only do we post products here, but we're also starting a board that we're going to have all of the SEO Mantis community kind of share and repost and kind of help each other to just maximize your views out there the best that we can. And I could keep yapping about this stuff all night, but I think that's really all I wanted to cover, Chris.